So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Brazil have clearly decided to go 5-4-1 today.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Got things underway. Rodrigo. Linton. Rafinha. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Gay. Diatta. Gay. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Gerson. Gabriel. Gerson. Linton. Rodrigo. Sima. Sarr. Rodrigo does really well to win the ball there. Gerson. Alexandro. Gerson. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Done delicately. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And it's hoisted clear. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Dia. That's Dia. Out to the left it goes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Dia! Gabriel. Aim forwards. Alexandro. Linton shifted upfield. And it's Guimaraes. Rafinha. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Mendy claims it, safe hands. Sarr. Koulibaly. That's a throw. Rafinha. Gabriel. Gerson. Marquinhos. Linton. That's really well manoeuvred. Gerson. Marquinhos gently done. Rafinha. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. Rodrigo. Oh, good spread. That's very neat. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he finish? And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Sarr. Koulibaly. Sarr. Diatta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ball's gone out of play. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes chooses to go cross-field. Alexandro. Gerson. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior. Produces a cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Bruno Guimaraes clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Alexandro. Gabriel. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes charging forward down that flank.
Brazil clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Linton. Rodrigo. Oh, super find. Oh, that is shapes to shoot! And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gay. Gay. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. So who's he picking out? It's really well cleared. Diallo, that's a delicate pass. Rafinha, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Danilo. Linton. Gabriel, and he goes cross-field. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looks to the other side. Gay. Rafinha. And it's Guimaraes. Very nicely done. Gerson. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Steaming on goalwards. Sarr. Diatta. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Rodrigo. Alexandro. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. And it's Sarr. Good take, and is he in? Sarr. Can he deliver? Sima. Shot, surely! Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Dia. Marquinhos. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Get a throw in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bruno Guimaraes played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Throw in. Sima. Gay. Now then, the ball's come loose. Sima. Now who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Alexandro drives forward on the overlap. And it's Alexandro. Dia. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! He's got away with one there. Diatta, and it's played forward. That'll be a throw-in. Linton. And that's a great chance! Save again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Moved on forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Alexandro. Alex Sarr. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Played over towards the opposite flank. Played back in. Gay. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And he has been fouled there. Koulibaly. Sima. Joelinton. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams...
Diallo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes, and it's lofted through here. Gay. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gay. He's in plenty of space here. That has been knocked clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Played towards the other side. And it's Alexandro. Great run on the overlap here. Gerson. Joelinton, gently down. Sarr. Diatta. Sima. Played out to the right. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel shifted upfield. Diatta. There are a few waiting for it. The cross comes in. Oh, the clearance is short. Alexandro. Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Joelinton. Gabriel looks to the other side. Great defending, strong and determined. Sima. Sarr. Sima. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. it's Sarr. Sarr. And the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. Gay. Gay. Sima. Rodrigo does really well to win the ball there. Danilo. Rafinha. That's a good run down the left. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rodrigo. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Alexandro. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, nice touch. Rodrigo. Nice control. Out to the right. The ball goes in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gay. Diatta. Sima. Well, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Can he finish? Goal! Senegal! And Senegal score first. And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
Senegal make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Linton. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes chooses to go cross-field. Rodrigo. Great defending, strong and determined. Gets good distance on it. Alexandro. Gerson played out towards the right wing. And it's hoisted clear. That's tidy. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Sima. Gay. Gay. Thinks one through. And that has been cleared. Gerson. Played out to the right. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Gay. And he goes cross-field. Some good work on the right flank here. Rafinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rafinha. Linton. Dia. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. And here's Rodrigo. Gay concedes a free kick for that. Gets it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Rafinha. And here's Rodrigo. Mendy claims it, and the danger passes. Danilo. Aim forwards. Rafinha. Nicely intercepted. Gerson, gently done. Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Marquinhos, oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Decent hit from there. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. And it's Guimaraes. Linton. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. He's got away. Linton wins the duel this time. Rodrigo. Gerson. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Diatta. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Linton. Brazil have a free kick. And it's Alexandro. Proves too strong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cleared away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. So much time and space here. Gerson. Now it's Dia. Dia played out towards the right wing. That is lovely. Diatta. Lobbed in behind. Sarr. Out of play for a goal kick. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Linton. Alexandro. Gerson. Rafinha. That's a nicely weighted pass. Clears it away. Diatta shifted upfield. Rafinha. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Sarr. Diatta. Sima. Gay. Diallo providing an outlet on that flank. Senegal have got it back and they'll have another go. Diatta. Gay looks to the other side. Sarr. Looks across and plays it in. Rodrigo. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Diatta. Sima. Sarr. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Linton. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Played towards the other side. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Alexandro. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's played forward. Linton. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Time to deliver. Rafinha. Oh, smashing header! Now it's Diallo tries to dink it through. And here's Sarr. Out of play for a throw. Played out to the right. Diatta. Now it's Sarr. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Gabriel, and he goes cross-field. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Alexandro. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Alexandro. Rodrigo in acres of space out wide. Alexandro. Gerson. Linton. Sarr. Dia. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Sima. Sima. In with the challenge. Now that's well seen too. Gay. Oh, he's found support out wide. It'll be a throw-in. Chance for a shot! Linton can get it clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Diatta wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Looking for a decent ball in. Sima, over to the left. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sarr. Lovely feet. And it's Diatta. Out to the right. Sima. Here's a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Danilo. Rafinha. Rodrigo played through into space. Sima. Vinicius Junior. Gay. Sima. Gay. Diatta. Sima. Gay. Sima. Gay. Hit into the middle. Alisson gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Alexandro. Gabriel. Danilo. Linton. Gerson. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gay. Showing good feet. Gay. He's in plenty of space here. Rodrigo. Alexandro. Gerson. Rodrigo. Alexandro. Gerson. Linton. Rafinha. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Alexandro tries a cross. Too long and over the line. Gay. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Sarr. It's a good run down the right, and he's managed to get free. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes chooses to go cross-field and claimed it back swiftly. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a pass! Alexandro delivers. Sima. Strong running down that left flank. Drilled in low. That's going to go a long way. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Sarr. Oh, that's neat. Diatta. Ooh, delicate chip through. And that's a throw. Sarr. Great defending, strong and determined. Dinks one through. That's the keeper's ball. Danilo. That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo played over towards the opposite flank. Rodrigo. Koulibaly producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Sima. Diatta. Aim forwards. Sima. And it's Sarr. Sarr, oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. Diatta. That's good play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, such a clever touch. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. Gay does really well to win the ball there. Sima. Diatta. Out to the right. It's a good-looking delivery. Rodrigo. Marquinhos. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Rodrigo. Rafinha. Plays it out wide. Alexandro has it in a wide position. Well cut out. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Sarr. Sima. Oh, good spread. And it's Sarr. Oh, that's nice. Sarr. And that's aimed into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. A chance to play it in. Played into the middle. And he's there to get it away. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Rafinha is offering a right smile there.
Sima. Diatta. Diatta, gently done. Danilo. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo played out to the left flank. And here's Joelinton. Oh, such a clever touch. Linton. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Sarr. And it's Sarr. He's cut it out. Rafinha. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a throw. Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, and he goes cross-field. Gerson, Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, Gerson, Sima, succumbs to the pressure. Gerson, Linton, Rodrigo, Rafinha, Bruno Guimaraes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koulibaly. Diatta looks to the other side. Sima, Diatta, Rafinha, Linton, and here's Vinicius Junior, and here's Rodrigo, to Linton, and here's Vinicius Junior. Out to the right, Alexandro tries a cross. Gay. Sima. Great defending, strong and determined. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes, played towards the other side. Sima, Diatta, Sarr, time to deliver. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Played out to the right. Brazil do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Alexandro. Rafinha. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That's very neat. Rafinha. Clipped into space. That has been knocked clear. And the keeper has it. Sarr. Diallo. Koulibaly. Diatta. Sarr. Diallo. Linton. Gabriel. Gabriel chooses to go cross-field. Rafinha. Nice physical challenge. Gay. Diallo goes on a charge down the left. Marquinhos tries to clear. Showing good feet. Gay. Diatta. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there. And out it comes again. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Alexandro. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Rodrigo. Alexandro. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Alexandro delivers. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gay. Lovely feet. Diatta. Over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Dia. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Linton. Alexandro. Gabriel. Gerson. Rodrigo. Dia. Gay. Diallo. And it's Sarr. Sima. Oh, good spread. Sarr. Now here's the delivery. Linton. Brazil can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Danilo. Sarr. Sarr tries making a foray down the right. A corner it is then. Joelinton attempts a clearance. Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Joelinton. Gerson. Rafinha. And here's Joelinton. Aimed in towards the centre. Sarr. Now it's Dia. Dia looking to get on the end of this. Dia! Now here's the delivery. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Sarr. Out to the right. Sima. Alexandro. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. That's good play. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's come loose. Sarr hurtling down that right flank. He has found a way through. Now it's Diatta. Played out to the right. Sarr. Chooses to go back. He is just caressing the ball. Sarr. Diatta. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Diatta. Sima. Sima! It's off target and by quite a way.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Played towards the other side. And that's been won straight back. Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Rafinha, and it's lofted through here. That's not going far. Gerson. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And that's played in low. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Sarr. Looks to the other side. Sima. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexandro. Gerson. Joelinton. Gabriel. Joelinton. Rodrigo. Gerson. Alexandro charging forward down that flank. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? Gerson knocks it out wide. And here's Rodrigo, and a shot! He hits the net! Brazil are back in business!
Brazil, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Gay. And it's Diatta. Rodrigo. Gerson. Danilo. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. And he goes cross-field. Alexandro. Rodrigo looking to run onto it. Diatta. Gay. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gay serves up across. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Koulibaly. And it's Sarr. Can he latch on to this? Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Dia. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Sima. Diallo has it out wide and in space. Can he deliver? Sima. Rodrigo does well to get it back. Sima. Into the channel. It's come to nothing. Linton. Rafinha. Played out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and it's Alexandro. Oh, that's neat. Alexandro. Oh, sweet feet. He can get that clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Gay. Sima. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Diallo. Sima. Diatta. Sarr. Cross goes in there. There is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started. Koulibaly. Diatta. Sarr. Koulibaly. And it's Diatta. Nice control. Sima. Muscular approach does pay off here. Gabriel. Alexandro. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Gerson. Alexandro. Koulibaly with the clearance. Koulibaly gets it away. And it's Alexandro. He's well positioned here. He's having a shot! Sarr. And here's Sarr. Tries to cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Alexandro. Gerson. Linton. Sarr, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gay. Diallo tries looking up for options on the left.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Rafinha looking for a runner. Linton. Gerson. Sarr. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gerson.
Rafinha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gay. Sima. Gay. Gerson. Alexandro. Alexandro making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Alexandro. Gerson. And it's Alexandro. And here's Rodrigo. Gerson. And here's Rodrigo. Linton. Gerson. Linton. And here's Rodrigo. Rafinha! Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has been cleared. Oh, easy pickings there. Linton. Rafinha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gay. Very nicely done. Sima. Gay. Get into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Gay have it back and can go again. Sima. Rodrigo. Gerson. Alexandro. Can he get onto this? And it's Alexandro. Rodrigo providing an outlet on that flank. Yep, it's a corner. Rafinha plays it short. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rodrigo. Looking for a decent ball in. Diatta getting this one clear. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. And that was very necessary. Brazil have reclaimed it. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Diatta. Gay. Gay. That is lovely. Sima. Diatta. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. Linton out towards the flank. Now it's Rafinha. Proves too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
And it's Alexandro, and he's put his cross in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dia. Now it's Sarr. He's found a way through. Danilo with the clearance. Sarr. Diatta. Oh, such a clever touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Alexandro tries to clear. They've played it short. Oh, that's nice. Gay. Oh, it's played into the area. Firmly met. Lovely bit of skill. Sima. Lovely feet. Diatta. Dia.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alexandro. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Linton, probing pass, dealt with nicely by the defence. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton, and it's Guimaraes. Now it's Dia. Sima. Dia played with finesse. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, good spread. That's tidy. Sima. Diatta. Oh, that's neat. Sarr gets a cross in. Gerson with the clearance. Rodrigo. Alexandro. Gabriel chooses to go cross-field. Linton. And here's Rafinha. And here's Rodrigo. Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. Linton chips it through. Rafinha with the short one. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gay. Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Guimaraes. Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, they could be caught out here! And it's played forward. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexandro. Gerson. Over to the left. Time to deliver. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some good work on the right flank here. Sarr. Sarr! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Sarr really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Up he goes! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's Sarr. Dia! Oh, great chance! Big chance! Straight at the keeper.
Sima usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Alexandro. Linton. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a cute ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's gone for a throw-in. Sima. Out to the right. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Here comes another cross. And that has been clubbed away. Sarr. Can he deliver? Tiata! Keeps it clear. Rodrigo. Alexandro. Nice control. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Could be, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Deftly away. Diallo shifted upfield. Gay going full tilt down the left. Moved on forwards. Linton. Vinicius Junior. Linton. Sarr is the guilty party there. And they've got rid. Gerson. Linton. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Koulibaly. Sarr. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nice looking ball. And that has been cleared. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Sima. Diatta. Gay. Sima. Gay. Gay going full steam ahead down the left flank. Linton. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Vinicius Junior! Aim forwards. Gay. Rodrigo. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Linton. really well manoeuvred. Gerson. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Sarr. Diatta. Sarr. Short changes him with that pass. Diatta. Sima. Looks to the other side. Sima. And it's played forward. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Diallo, back when it goes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Sarr! Sarr! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's been taken short. That's good play. So who's he picking out? And a chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. Sarr. Sarr. Rodrigo. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, Linton, Rafinha, Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. That's very neat. Gerson. Linton. Played out wide. Picks it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Alexandro, and he's gone backward here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cleared away. Oh, it's come loose. Linton. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Cleared without complication. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's got to be in here. Real chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Diatta. Linton. Danilo. Linton. And here's Vinicius Junior. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Diallo goes on a run down the left wing. Calmly anticipates. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Linton. Gay. Well timed, excellent interception. Linton. And it's Guimaraes. Gerson. And here's Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gay with the clearance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alexandro. Very nicely done. Gerson.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries a measured ball. That has been cut short. Rodrigo. That's really well manoeuvred. Linton. Oh, sweet feet. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior! Goal, Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Brazil, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Diatta shifted upfield. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, nice touch. Played into the middle. And he's heaved it away. Sima. Danger averted for now. And it's Diatta. Sima. A chance to play it in. Sima. Diatta.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Gerson. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Diatta. Marquinhos aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Diatta. Sima. Gay. Joelinton did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Sima. Gay. Diallo on a charge down the left. No, that's too long. Gerson. Joelinton. Rafinha. Rodrigo. Rafinha. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Rafinha with the short one. Gerson. Joelinton. Sarr. Diallo. Gently done. And it's made its way to him. Sarr! He scored!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's anyone's ball now. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's been... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Rodrigo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Koulibaly. Moved on forwards. Gay. Cross goes in there. Rafinha cuts it out. Lovely feet. And here's Sarr, looking for a decent ball in. Diatta. That's an excellent interception. Played it again. Gerson is there, and he can get that clear. Rodrigo. This looks promising. Koulibaly gets across to intercept that. Diallo. Aim forwards. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Gerson. And it's played forward. Gay. Sima. Sima. Gay. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Diatta. Sarr. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Sima. Gay. Sima. Oh, good spread. Sarr. Linton. Linton. Just about up to 75 minutes. Sima. Now it's Diop. Gay. Plenty waiting in the middle. Alexandro does really well to win the ball there. Cuts out the pass. Gabriel. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Gay. Sarr. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Gerson. Linton. Marquinhos. Rodrigo. Bruno Guimaraes. Good play on the left-hand side here. Succumbs to the pressure. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Gerson. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Alexandro. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. And here's Vinicius Junior. This was gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It's anyone's ball now. He is just caressing the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's there to clear it. Gabriel. It's a good run down the right. Gerson. And he's there to get it away. Brazil really will have to throw everything at this now. He's had a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Koulibaly, and he goes cross-field. Senegal keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Koulibaly. Koulibaly shifted upfield. Now he's wondering who wants it. Time to deliver. Diatta. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vinicius Junior.
Senegal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rodrigo.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Diatta forwards and with intent.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Linton. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gay gently done. Caresses it through. He slings it in. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Sima. Now who's going to be first to this?
Senegal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Linton. Played towards the other side. Gerson. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the finish! Oh, should have put that away. Vinicius Junior, decent progress down the left. And it's played in here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think collective pressure needs to be better all around.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cleared away. Danilo with the foul. Really well manoeuvred.
Senegal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Marquinhos. Alexandro. Diallo makes the interception. That looks a cracking ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already.
Senegal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rodrigo. Alexandro. Brazil to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha played out to the left flank. That's tidy. And it's Joelinton. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. Gerson. Rodrigo. Gerson.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Gay. Senegal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Diatta. Sarr. Diatta. That looks a good cross. And he's there to clear it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's on a charge. Keeps on running. He's looking unstoppable.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Alexandro. Gerson. Dia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Koulibaly. Over to the left. Gabriel. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Sarr looking to run onto it.
Senegal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Alexandro. Rodrigo. Still anyone's game this. One moment. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gabriel, and it's Guimaraes. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Sima. Koulibaly. Diatta. Sarr.
Senegal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Oh, that's nice. Moved on forwards.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Played through for the wide man. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. He's there to head it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Alexandro. Rodrigo. Rafinha. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Swept in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gabriel. Alexandro. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Gabriel. Gerson. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Spread out to the left. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? And here's Joe Linton. Diatta has played it long. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gay. Senegal going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Diatta forwards and with intent. Played into space out wide. And that is out of play. Now here's the delivery. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Dia. Gay.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
And it's Sarr. Senegal cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And he shoots!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Rafinha, looking here to chip it through. It's really well cleared. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's making a real surge on the left. It's run loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Diatta. Sima.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bruno Guimaraes. Koulibaly. Sarr. Diatta. Sima. Gay. Showing good feet. Diatta. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Shoots here! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Danilo. Linton. Rafinha, and it's Guimaraes. Rafinha, now it's Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sarr shifted upfield. Tries a deft little ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Danilo. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Rafinha chasing after it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Danilo. Linton. Gabriel. Gerson. Linton. Marquinhos. Gay. Now it's Diatta. Final seconds, this has to be it. Now, can he find a finish? Shot a goal! And he thumps it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Alexandro. Marquinhos. Out to the left it goes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes chooses to go cross-field.
Alexandro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koulibaly. Gerson. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Gerson, aim forwards. Sarr. Diatta. Sarr. And it's Sarr. Sarr. Nice control. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. That's good play. It's a great ball. Marquinhos. Now that's well seen too. Time added on 4 minutes. Rodrigo. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Sarr. Deep into stoppage time. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Alexandro. Gabriel. Gerson. Linton. Brazil have to get it into the box and quickly. Rodrigo. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton, gently done. And it's played forward. Now it's Joelinton. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's been well dealt with. Rodrigo. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Sima. Diatta. Koulibaly forwards and with intent. Joelinton wins the duel this time. Danilo. Gabriel. Rafinha. Joelinton, gently done. Gay. Sima. Diatta. Proves too strong. Gets it away. Koulibaly. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Diatta. Sima. It is now or never. Time is against them. Rodrigo. Marquinhos. Danilo. Joelinton. Gerson. Rafinha. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. And here's Rafinha. Oh, what a ball! Chance! Now it's Dia. Sa. Bruno Guimaraes does really well there, strong defending. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Marquinhos. Lofted upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He can run onto that. It's a threatening ball. Rafinha puts a cross in. It's a throw-in. Alexandro. Another throw-in. Rafinha hit into the middle, and the keeper beats it away. Sa. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Sa. Sa. They need to get it in quick. Looking to go deep. Diallo is flagged offside. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy